This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. We hope you had a great long weekend. I'm Abigail.
And I'm Larimar with your morning announcements for Tuesday, April 2nd.
Let's start off the show with a message from Mr. Taylor.
Good morning, Cathedral, and welcome back. It's my hope that you all had a great Easter weekend. A few quick announcements from the admin team this morning. First off, to everyone, there was an error in my Week at a Glance email this morning. There is no Wednesday morning Mass this week in the chapel because we will be having our Easter Mass on Thursday, so there's no 7:50 morning Mass. Tomorrow in the chapel, we are having our Easter Mass on Thursday morning with our modified timetable. More details on that to come later this week. Secondly, from us, the parent-teacher interviews are next Thursday. For students, it's just like first semester. There are 2 time slots available, 1 to 3 p.m. and 6 to 8 p.m. That's taking place next Thursday, April the 11th. An email went home to your parents just before the long weekend explaining that. Students, talk to your parents and guardians and your teachers about setting up appointments for that day. It's a great opportunity for everyone to talk about your progress thus far. Again, that's next Thursday, April the 11th from 1 to 3 and 6 to 8. And lastly, just a reminder to all students, please remember that you are models of the Cathedral uniform when you're out in public, and because you're in that uniform, everybody knows where you belong. So we are hoping that you are behaving the way that we would expect Cathedral students to do so. I actually am holding right here an email that I got from a McDonald's manager's complaints about our student behavior, and it's very disappointing to get that email. We never want to hear things like that from our community, especially about our students. So I'm asking you once again to please be models of what it means to be a Cathedral student when you're out in our community, or to be respectful of those around you, and just be nice people, okay? Clean up after yourselves if you're in restaurants and things like that. Don't cause trouble for anybody in our community. The McDonald's manager did say that they are getting to a point where they may have to start banning Cathedral students from visiting their premises during their lunch periods, and we don't want that to happen, but it is completely in their right as a business owner. So please keep in mind your behavior, especially when we are at these McDonald's locations in our community. All businesses need to be respected, but especially when we're getting complaints about this isn't the type of email that I want to get, so please make sure that we are on our best behavior. Thanks, Cathedral. I'm going to pass things back to the anchors.
Thanks, sir. Once Upon a Dream, our spring formal, takes place on Thursday, April 18th from 6 to 10 at the Grand Olympia, and tickets are now on sale on School Cash Online. Don't miss our last dance of the year. The list of approved formal guests will be posted today outside the Student Council office. If your name is on the list, if your guest name is on the list, your guest has been approved and can purchase your tickets at $35 starting today from Mr. Tribuco in room 103.
This week is the last chance to sign up for April 16th Board-Wide Dance Works event, taking place right here at CHS. It will be a full event with guest artist dance workshops in the morning, lunch provided, and Q&A with choreographers in the afternoon. There will be a wide variety of styles offered, from hip-hop to jazz and contemporary. Please register as soon as possible by scanning the QR code outside room 306. There are limited spots, so register quickly. Please see Mrs. Martyrs for further information.
Summer school registration is now open. If you would like to sign up for summer school course, visit the guidance office and pick up your permission form. The forms must be signed by your parent or guardian and brought back to your guidance counselor for approval and submission. Please see your guidance counselor if you have any more questions.
Attention all students who have selected co-op on their timetables for next school year. There is a mandatory meeting today at 10 a.m. in the forum with the co-op teachers. Please wait to be called down to the cafeteria. Thanks from Mrs. LaRue and Mr. Zimones.
The grade 12 overnight retreat sign-up list forms are available outside Miss O'Keefe's office. There are 40 spots for female students and 36 spots for male students. The first people to sign up, take a form, return it with them, and pay the $20 deposit will guarantee a spot. Do not delay.
CHS will be starting up this year's Pilgrimage Committee in preparation for the HWCDSB Catholic Education Week Pilgrimage Walk with Christ. Any students interested in taking a leadership role in preparation for this event are asked to sign up outside room 306. Thank you from Mrs. Hayes, Mrs. Luzzi, Mrs. Lehman, and Mrs. Martyrs.
This is a reminder to all Step Squad members of your practice today after school in the green room. Please be prompt. Thanks from Miss Cat and Mrs. Martris. This is a reminder to all band members of your practice today after school. Thanks from Mr. Walker. And there will be a Chackers meeting tomorrow after school. Thanks from Mr. Patarakia.
Any grade 9 and 10 girls interested in playing soccer this year are asked to sign up outside of room 221. The first tryout is Thursday at 3:10 on the field. Thanks for Mrs. Durka. And speaking of soccer, the next junior boys soccer will be tomorrow morning at 7:15 in the gym. Please come prepared with proper footwear. Thank you from Mr. Healing and Mr. Susie.
Any grade 9s interested in trying out for the touch football team, please note that there will be 3 tryouts this week. Wednesday at 3:15, Thursday at 5 o'clock, and Friday at 3:15. Thanks from Miss Van Veen and Mr. Susie. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.
I almost did it again.